Right, because he's a he. It's got to be XBY. All right, cool. How about an affected male? What's he got to be? Exactly. All right, X little b y. All right. Let's do a shout out. What's an unaffected female has to be XX or XY? XX, right? And what do we know about what letters go on there? Big B, and what about the other one? We don't know. And an affected female, XX or XY? XX. And what about her B's? Little b, little b. All right, cool. Jasmine, thank you. All right. So, given that, we can work through the genotypes in my family tree here. So let me make a different color. I'll just have people shout them out. So, we'll start with Jason down here at the bottom. What do we know about Jason's genotype? He's got to be XY and X what? Little by. His brother Will? X big BY. All right. So, what about me? X big B, big BY. All right. What about my wife, Julie? She's got to be X big B something. She's not affected. What's the other one? X little b. How do you know she's X little b? Because where did Jason get his X little b from? He didn't get it from me. He got his Y from me. So he had to get his little b from mom. That's like a key part to working these things out, right? So he got his little b from his mom. So the fact that my dad is X little by doesn't actually matter, because my dad's X little b didn't get passed down to that side. I think it got passed to my sister, maybe. Oh, definitely to my sister, but not necessarily anyplace else. All right. So what about my wife's biological mom? What do we know about her? She's got to be X big B, X something or other. It's got to be little b, because where else did the little b come from? If it was in either of her, those two men up there, they would be affected. They would be colorblind. So it's got to be X big B, X little b. All right. And likewise, he's X little y, etc. All right. Questions about that? Yeah. Can girls be affected by it? Yes. But you have to, like the question I asked us before, you have to have an affected father and a carrier, and at least a carrier mom. It's possible, but it's much rarer. All right, so let's do the features of this. Features. All right. It's usually more frequent in males, because you only need one mutant copy. All right. There are only female carriers. There are no male carriers of the disease. If you got a little D, a little A, a little B, you're colorblind. We did this last time. An affected daughter must have an affected father and at least a carrier mother. That's right. There's one I want to have you guys think about. Suppose you have an affected mom. Suppose you had a colorblind mom. What do you know about it? We'll do a talk to your neighbor, the last one for the day. Hand out some points. If you have a mom who's affected, what do you know about, what, if anything, do you know about her sons? All right. So think about it. Talk to your neighbor, and I'll call a name.